If Mahler was a household appliance, what would he be?
Ooh.
Stand mixer.
If you couldn't play horn, what instrument would you play?
Cello.
Cello or bassoon.
I played violin for 17 years, so it would not be that.
If your horn could talk, what would it say?
Ouch.
Ruh-roh. Why are you doing this to me?
Stop!
Yeah. I don't know. I hope it would lie.
Okay. Who in the section would survive longest on a deserted island?
Javier. He'll eat anything, and he's from a tropical island anyway. He's from Puerto Rico. So.
Sure.
Eat anything.
Who's a composer who clearly hated horn players?
Bellini.
Oh, yeah.
I think we
I'd
can all
agree with
agree on
that.
Yeah.
We do not like
Cannot
that.
stand. Sorry.
Too many afterbeats.
Worst note to crack?
Any and all.
C sharp, I'd say.
Any loud note.
I'll say the note after the high note.
What is your pre-show embouchure routine?
Simple warm up.
Coffee.
If Mahler was a household appliance, what would he be?
Ooh.
Stand mixer.
I'd say refrigerator, because it's like the reason to live, you know?
It never stops.
It nourishes us as horn players, it does.
I would say if your house had a hot tub, that's what it would be, because it's just so awesome to play and comfortable.
What's your move during a long tacet, like a long pause?
Sometimes in operas we have very long tacets, and in those cases, if it's longer than 8 minutes, then we can actually leave the pit for a moment. But normally, I just like to listen to the music as much as possible. I don't know if I should say that or not. Pit.
Who in the section is most likely to still be warming up when the curtain goes up?
Ugo.
Ugo.
What's your argument for horn being the hardest instrument?
Notes are too close together.
Yeah.
Can we demonstrate?
I think that's been proven throughout history, but
You have to fit 5 octaves into this amount of space.
it's kind of a crazy mismatch that, you know, the instrument's like longer than a trombone, but the mouthpiece is smaller than a trumpet, you know.
And a thinner rim.
Yeah.
You know,
And
than
we count
trumpet, for
backwards,
example.
you know, and we shove our hand in the bell. So that's always my case for like trying to play as loud as them or as clear when it comes to articulation, because it's never the direct sound that trumpets.
And sometimes with woodwinds, I'm like, they're like, oh, I have such bad reeds. And I'm like, well, I'm kind of stuck with this reed.
Who is the section mom? Like, the section mom or dad?
Barb.
I have a sticker on my locker that says Horn Mom. Does that count?
Who in the section gives the best pep talk for a big night?
We should start
I
giving
don't
pep
know.
talks.
Yeah.
I think we
I
all
guess
do.
Yeah.
I think the thing I enjoy about my colleagues is the warm, light, humorous nature. You know, we're about to play something heavy and hard, and it sort of breaks the ice.
I think that it's a fact that nobody gets uptight. So it's not this contagious, tense thing. No matter what we do, you know, if it's the opening of the third act of Tosca, we can be 5 minutes before we're playing that, we're sitting in the cafeteria joking around and nobody's really worried about anything. We just go in and we do what we do.
There's something to be said about opera orchestra musicians in that, you know, because we're not on stage, that takes a little bit of the edge off, where the spotlight's not shining under a microscope brightly on us. You know, everyone's eyes are on the stage, but, you know, the role of the orchestra is obviously, you know, just as challenging as any symphonic orchestra concert, and there's always great stuff to play, but I think the egos tend to melt away, because we're basically playing music in the dark and fairly anonymous, and I kind of like that. It's all about the music. It's not about me, the star, or her, or any one of us, and we all know, and we all, you know, I think, appreciate each other in that regard. But
Right.
we're
all
our
in
own
it
best
together.
fans, right?
We're all in it together, part of the thing that's so much larger than any of us as individuals.
Yeah.